Brandon checked in, we'll be good to go.
Brandon Happy.
Selling food? Cool.
So you have to have one.
Yeah. Also, if you guys are hungry today, Tilly's Stick Burner Barbecue is outside. We'll be selling burgers all day, burgers and sides. Go say hi to nice people. Go get some food. All right. Got everybody checked in. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. You guys separate yourselves on the tone in less than 5. All right. 1 minute down, 4 left to go. Little trouble on the back straightaway there. All cleared. So far, we got Steve Crawford out front on a 28.507. Patrick 27.505. Peter 27.504. But moving down the order now. So new order, Steve up in the 1 spot. 28.509. Patrick 27.502. Brandon 27.504. And Peter 27.511. Last lap of the race so far, gonna be Brandon with the 10.2 running in that 3 spot right now. He moves up with the 10.1 that time by. And now Patrick up front. Steve having trouble down to that 3 spot. So Patrick, Brandon, Steve, and Peter now your running order. Everyone's still close in this one. 3 seconds separating your whole field.
3 minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 left to go. Looks like Brandon now jumping up to that top spot. Running a lot of good laps there in a row. 10 flat that time by for him, resetting hot lap of the race. So Brandon now on 28.507. Trying to run away with this one. Oh, trouble on the back straight, low on the back straight. Low on the back straight, low on the back straight. Got one on its lid. Looks like Brandon and Patrick both late to the line there. We'll see what this does to their paces. All right, looks like Steve now taking back over that race lead. He led early on, now back up in that top spot with a 27.505 pace. Brandon in that 2 spot, gonna be 5 seconds out on 26.502. Peter another 2 seconds out on a 26.505. Oh, looks like Steve having a little bit of a longer lap now. Brandon taking back over that race lead. 1.3 the gap before that battle for the lead there. Brandon on 27.507, Steve 27.509.
Left.
1 minute to go. Brandon last time by was 10 flat. Fast lap of the race, following up with a 10.8. 30 seconds left to go. Brandon now 5 up on Steve. Steve 11 up on Peter. Patrick out of this one early. That's time. Everybody keep going. Don't stop till you get called done. Brandon, keep going.
Franchise AJ done. Steve Crawford done. Brandon Appy done.
All right, that's a
The
race.
race is completed.
Brandon securing that 28 lap run with 28.510. Steve 27.506. Peter 26.504. And Patrick out early. We get a few of them back out to Marshall for race 2, LMH, Amber and Tony.
Tony Pacero. Amber Pacero. 1 minute to the start of the race. All right. Looks like driver's ready. Marshall's ready. You can sort yourselves out on the toe. All right, both drivers on the clock and going here. Give me a few laps and we'll start looking at paces. One minute down, 4 left to go. Amber and Tony, 1 second apart right now. Amber on 32.506, Tony on 31.501.
About the same because my dad's also buying a radio. I think he spent like $500. It's like you get like $30 off. I think he's also getting the orange one because that's the only one he has left now. So he's gonna like get a different wheel or something. LR's apart. I got you a handful.
Amber so far gonna have fast out of the race as well. A 9.3. Tony with a 9.4. Right now separated by 1.2 seconds. Amber's gonna be in the pink, Tony in the gray. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Halfway into this one. Amber still in control of it here with a 32.506. Tony 32.509. So also getting on that 32 lap pace. Coming up on 1 minute left to go here.
1 minute left.
Still got Amber leading this one out, 32.506. Been keeping on that same pace. Average lap of a 9.5 for Amber. Tony's average lap 9.7. And that puts him on a 31.501 pace. Race 3 TTO2 up next year. Still got 30 seconds left to go. That's time, everybody keep going, keep going. Don't stop till you get called done.
Tony Becerra done. Amber Becerra done.
Alright, that's a race. You guys are done. Amber taking it with a 32.507. Tony with a 31.502. Get y'all back out here to Marshall to Marshall Race 3, TTO2. Got David, Rick, Matt, Nick, and Brandon in this one. Yeah, I'll get a volunteer marshal for this one since we got kind of a bigger field. Get one volunteer marshal out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Thanks, Steve. Alright, we got drivers checking in here for race 3, TTO2. wraps in, we'll start looking at the paces. Alright, coming up on 1 minute down, 4 left to go. Got Matt Stubbs out front, 26.5 flat. Brandon 26.510, David 25.511, Rick 22.508, and Nick 20 and a 5.15. Brandon though gonna have fast off of the race so far here with 11.1. Matt's fast off 11.2. But that Matt's fast off is good enough to have about a 3-second lead over Brandon now. Watch into the straightaway, high into the end of the straightaway. And clear. Alright, so we got Matt out front. This one 27.509 with a 4-second lead over Brandon on a 26.506. 7 seconds to David, who's on a 25.511. 2.5 over Rick. He's on a 24.504. Now Rick and David switching spots there. So Nick gonna be on 19.504 in that number 5 spot. Just over the halfway mark now. Left to go. Matt now stretching out a 5.5-second lead over Brandon. Brandon 15 up on David. 2 seconds to Rick. 47 back to Nick. Got Brandon, David, and Rick all right there together on track. And then Matt's coming through. Might end up getting up to him and try to lap him. Matt now we come up on a few lap cars here. Matt's in that white, orange, and red. One minute left to go. It's Matt, Brandon, Rick, David, and Nick. Still your running order. Rick and David having a battle for that 3 spot. 4/10 of a second apart. Last time by. That's time, everybody keep going. Don't stop till you get called done.
Rick Hoff front. Brandon
got one to finish here. You got Nick to finish. Oh. Okay. That is a race. Matt taking it. 27.508, followed by Brandon, Rick, David, and Nick. Race 4, 21.5 touring car. You got William, Matthew, Peter, and JJ in this one. Get a couple drivers from the last race back out to Marshall.
Matthew Schroeder.
Oh yeah, I think Joe might have already.
Got my driver checked in, got my marshals out there. You can take another lap or two and then we'll get going. Alright, go ahead and get them over here. Alright, drivers ready, marshals ready. Sort yourselves out on the toe. Off and underway to give you a few laps and start looking at paces.
Had to lower the minimum lap time. Yeah, it was at 9 seconds and William hit at 8.8.
Alright, coming up on 1 minute down here, 4 left to go. William on 34.505. Fast lap of the race so far to 8.8 on lap 5. Peter 31.504, Matthew 31.504. So those two right there together for that number 2 spot. And then JJ's on 29.508, sitting in 4th. So William gonna do that solid pink. Coming up on a few cars here. Getting through traffic and now got some clean track ahead of them. Oh, a little bit of trouble at the end of the straightaway there. got William Schroeder out front, 34.506. 10-second lead on Matthew. Matthew's on 31.502. And now Matthew's got some gap on Peter. Looks like Peter and JJ switching spots, so JJ up to that 3 spot now. Peter down to the 4. And come up on 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go, halfway in. Oh, Matthew, or not Matthew, William tucking in a little bit there, able to save himself. Two minutes left to go. Still William, Matthew, and JJ, 1, 2, and 3. William on 33.502 now with that little mistake. Matthew 31.502 and JJ 29.510. William resetting hot lap of the race that time by 8.8. Get a few more of those, he might be able to get back on the 34 lap run.
1 minute left.
Another 8.8. New fast lap of the race again. Seconds left to go. Should be getting about 5 more laps. That's time to really keep going. Don't stop till you get called done.
William Schroeder done.
William gonna miss out on that 34 lap run.
Matthew Schroeder
Just a
done.
couple little mistakes there. And that's a race.
The race is concluded.
William taking it 33.501. He'll be looking for that 34 next time. Matthew 31.505. JJ 29.506. And Peter a little bit of trouble out early. Up now, race 5, first heat of NASCAR. This one's got Joe, Charlie, Nick, and Jared. We'll get a few from that last one back out to Marshall here.
Charlie Ryder.
Jared is gonna show
1
up.
minute to the start of the
Go ahead.
race.
He's gonna show up as Matt Berger.
Okay, I'll just have to, yeah.
Joe Duffy. Jared Tebow.
All right. So I've got drivers ready, marshals ready. You can sort yourselves out on the tone. All right, everybody on the clock and going here. Give you a few laps and we'll start looking at times. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute down, 4 left to go. Got Charlie out front, 28.502. Joe, 28.504. Oh, now Nick up to that 2 spot. Joe also on 28.504. Those two right there together. And Jared, 26.510. Your leader down the back straightaway. Going to be Charlie on 28.502 in the yellow, orange, and blue. Nick Gibson only 2/10 back in that number 2 spot. Another 700s back to Joe Duffy. Top 3 only separated by 2/10. And then give me another 7 back to Jared in the 4 spot. So far, Nick Gibson fast off the race, 10.4 on that 4. Charlie and Joe running 10.6s. Jared with an 11.0.
3 minutes left.
Now Joe up to that number 2 spot, 800s off of Charlie. So Charlie, Joe, Nick, Jared, now your running order. Come up on halfway here, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Joe Duffy, now your race leader. In the black, number 3, down the back straightaway. And then Charlie still going back and forth here every time by the line. Nick now going to be 4/10 out in that number 3 spot. Jared still in the 4. To go. Joe 28.502, Charlie 28.503, Nick 28.503, and Jared 27.510. Now your top 3 drivers closing up again. That gap is just about a quarter of a second here between your top 3 drivers. One minute to go. Joe Duffy, your race leader. Looks like Charlie had a little bit of a longer lap there, dropping him down to the 3 spot. So Joe gonna have 8/10 of a second lead on Nick. Nick 700ths on Charlie. Charlie 13 seconds on Jared. Jared running his best lap, 10.7 that time by. Nick still holding on to hot lap of the race at 10.4. Trying to run down Duffy here in the last 15 seconds. still separated by 1 second here. It's going to be a race to the finish. That's time, everybody. Keep going. Don't stop till your call done. Keep going. Keep going.
Charlie Whiting go. Joe Duffy go. Nick Gibson go. Gerald Tebow go.
And that is a race. Everybody is done. Joe Duffy going to take it. 28.503. Nick Gibson 28.504. Charlie 28.504. Jared 27.507. Top three separated by only 1.2 in the end there. All right, we'll get a few of them back out to Marshall for race 6. Second heat in NASCAR.
Good luck, sir. Make us proud. No, I wanted to cut down. It's so hard to race through so fast. I mean, even when you're as good as I am.
Jeff Smith. Steve Crawford.
Watch that sweeper. Clear.
One minute to the start of the race. Rick Hawes.
Really like, I try to be tight coming here, but then if you end up inside on the straightaway, I was so nervous to flip going into the yeah, I went a little sad, and I caught this right here, just slowed me up.
I gotta go over to cruise.
Peter Monchhiser go. Less than 5.
All right. We got my. Oh, is Arlen? Okay.
Oh, whatever. You were great by the end of the day. I'm getting used to it. Yeah.
That was intense, like, one wreck and you're done.
Yeah, if you did that for a race, it was great. But I didn't want to.
Didn't want to flip.
No.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
Do you want Joe to try to help them and then? Okay. All right.
All right. We'll get going with this one. Arlen said we'll just go ahead.
You want to get a Marshall? I'll cover for Arlen at the counter.
I said that, but he was fine with. All right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Sort yourselves out on the toe. All right, we got our 4 drivers here on the clock. See if anyone can beat a 28.503. Say it's a near perfect run there out of Mr. Duffy. So we'll see if they got what it takes. Let you get a few laps in here and then we'll start looking at these times. down, 4 left to go. Got Jeff up front, 26-5-11. Peter 24-5-10. Steve 24-5-10. And Rick 22-5-02. Peter hot lapping the race there with an 11-3. Down, 3 left to go.
3 minutes left.
Jeff now on 25-5-02. 2.5 seconds over Peter on 25-5-07. Steve right there with Peter now 1/10 apart for that number 2 spot. And then Rick going to be 13 back in the 4. Down, 2:30 left to go. Halfway into this one. Jeff and Peter now a battle for the lead, 1 second apart last time by. Seems like Peter been closing in a little bit here, so we'll see if he keeps getting closer, and he does. 8/10 now the gap. So Jeff and Peter in that battle for the lead, 26-5-11 for Jeff. Peter 25-5 lap, trying to get on that 26 lap run. Those two right there together, going to be another 4 seconds out for Steve in the 3 spot. And then 14 out to Rick in the 4. Oh, looks like some trouble for Steve there. He gets back going. Oh, and just like that, Peter taking over that race lead now. They are still right there together, though, battling for that number 1. Jeff putting in a good lap. But Peter just as good there. Now 2/10 between Peter and Jeff. Both on the edge there trying to get that 26 lapper. Under a minute left to go now. Trouble there after the sweeper. Less than 10 seconds to go here. That's time everybody to keep going. Don't stop till you get called done. Peter, keep going. Peter, keep going. Steve also still to finish here. There we go. That's a race. Everybody's done. Peter taking it with a 26-5-10. Jeff in the 2, Steve 3, Rick 4. Get a few of them back out to Marshall here for race 7, Tamiya Mini.
Yeah, I thought they were done until it opened. I'm like, oh, no. And that new beginner there. You hooked it on right now? I'm having fun.
Yes. That's what it's about.
What did you do? Crashed 3 times. If you're not crashing, you're not racing.
Should have brought my mini. But I didn't think we were going to race. Well, Amber decided she was going to race. I was like, all right, dude. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd like this car so moving forward. So now you're blaming it on her that you're racing?
Sounds like he needs it.
Oh, I'm sure we do. Whatever she says,
1
we
minute
do.
to the start of the race. Charlie Whiting.
That's
Well,
all I
so
would
you're
have
putting
said.
yourself
Got
in
some
spot.
more.
I don't know. Did you say she passed that belly? The belly. That belly ain't working. This is a lot of food. I've been eating
Gary
like 24
Payne.
hours a day. I told my wife. Getting like 8 pounds. Well, no, they made it illegal. I mean,
Alright, are we gonna want another marshal over here or no?
Matt.
I'm coming. Well, Gary's going now, so it really don't matter.
Alright.
Less than 5.
Alright, thank you.
So you
Alright.
guys can pass me.
We got drivers, we got marshals all ready to go. Sort yourselves out on the tone.
That one right there.
A little bit of bumper cars out here,
You don't think about
but we'll let you get a few more in here. We'll start looking at times. So far though, Gary gonna have fast stop of the race, 11-4. Alright, so far got Charlie out front, 27.505, Gary 26.5 flat, and Matt 26.510. Charlie with 2.5 on Gary, Gary 2.5 on Matt. So pretty evenly spread out right now.
it's not bad enough to do it once. Like,
Looks like Charlie now to that 2 spot, Matt to the 3, right there together, 0.8 of a second apart. Looks like Gary waiting up there. All 3 right there together now.
give it to me.
So Gary, Charlie, Matt now the order. Gary and Charlie only 0.4 apart. Gary that time by running his best lap, 11-0. Gonna be 1 second back from Charlie now. So Charlie on 26.503, Gary 26.505, Matt 25 flat.
2 minutes left.
left to go. Looks like Charlie waited for Gary there. That puts Gary now back up to the top spot. Charlie gonna have to get back around and take back that lead. He's looking for it here. 15 seconds left to go. That's time. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop till you're called done.
Charlie Martin done.
Gary, keep going. You gotta, yep.
Lap done.
I mean, you still won. Only won on a 27 lap run.
The race is complete.
All right, Gary gonna take it 27.513. Charlie 26 flat. Matt 26.508. All right, that's it for qualifier 1.